How you doing, everybody? Hey, Joe Henry, Lake of the Woods Tourism. It's my good friend Rob Shea, who's the Public Affairs Manager for ASA, which is the American Sportfishing Association. Actually, that's the organization that puts on ICAST, where we're at today. Now, ICAST is the largest fishing show in the North America, right, Rob? And maybe in the world.
Largest fishing trade show in the world.
Talk about ICAST for a moment. Will you just kind of give people an idea of what goes on at ICAST? Who's here? What's happening?
Yeah, anybody who's anybody in the fishing industry is here. We've got just about 600 exhibitors across under almost 200,000 square feet of exhibit space. Everything from fishing rods, fishing reels, lures, boats, electronics, apparel,
Clothing,
a couple of speakers, lots of sunglasses, pretty much conservation. Anything you think that exists within the realm of recreational fishing from the industry side, this is where they are this week, every year, second week in July in Orlando, Florida.
You know, in the Lake of the Woods Tourism participates, Robin, we have for many years with ICAST. There are a lot of opportunities down there for a destination like ours. And, you know, Rob, one of the things we've done is, whether it's Lake of the Woods Tourism or other organizations I'm involved in up in Minnesota when it comes to fishing, we really take a lot of our lead on different topics that affect our industry, fishing, and sport fishing specifically, right, from ASA. And you guys are really kind of a watchdog for things that are popping up, and you have a whole myriad of lobbyists and professionals to make sure that we keep sport fishing strong, right?
Absolutely. So outside of ICAST, ASA is the trade association for the recreational fishing industry. Our mission is to advance the priorities of the sport fishing industry and America's recreational anglers. And a lot of that comes with protecting clean water, abundant fisheries, access to both, and fair trade commerce for our business members. What that looks like up in your neck of the woods is, you know, we're fighting every day, both in DC, where our headquarters are, but also in state capitals like yours, to expand public access. Specifically, you know, more recently, we're working hard to stop the spread of aquatic invasive species, protect the use of traditional tackle. There's some things like live bait bans that obviously would have a huge impact on your constituency, your anglers. We're trying to nip those in the bud before they get any sort of momentum. But more than anything, we want to make sure that people are getting on the water. And that's the most important part. One of the things you may not know is that a portion of the sale of every piece of fishing tackle in this country, we pay up to a 10% excise tax. And that excise tax gets distributed into the Sport Fish Restoration Fund. That money goes straight back into your fisheries. It pays for things like research, it pays for things like habitat restoration, it pays for things like hatcheries, and it pays for things like educational programs that get people on the water. Creates this fly loop of sorts where the more people who fish, the more people buy fishing tackle, the better the fishing gets, and then we just complete the cycle back over again. So it's really an important part of what we do, and we're grateful for partners like you guys who really help make that happen on the state level.
You know, we've always taken a lead from ASA. For years and years, we watch what they're doing and how they approach different topics. We take a lot of advice, I guess, in the fishing world from ASA. With that being said, you know, Lake of the Woods Tourism actually became an official member of the ASA, which is somewhat of a financial commitment. But, you know, if you're a destination or a company or an organization that's in the fishing world, I really encourage you to support ASA. I mean, there's so much going on behind the scenes that a lot of us never even knew about.
Yeah, and especially, you know, if you're a business that works in sport fishing, whether you're a lodge, whether you're a retailer, whether you're a manufacturer, we'd love to have you. Membership comes with all sorts of benefits, but one of the biggest ones is you have access to this network all the time. So what may be affecting you and your community might also be affecting another shop, another business in a different community. We have the ability to connect you with those communities, those organizations, those businesses, to really build that playbook of ways to defend your fisheries and improve your community's access to fishing.
And Rod, there have been some incidents up in the Lake of the Woods area in Minnesota. We have had to defend the fact that they wanted to put lake sturgeon on the endangered species list. We even had an effort to erect a statue next to Willie Walleye. You can believe that. We'll leave that one alone, but a lot of you know what I'm talking about. You know, Rob, if people want to find out more about American Sportfishing Association, where would they go?
Yeah, go to www.asafishing.org or find your way to ICAST 2027.
Rob, thank you very much. We appreciate your support.
We appreciate you.
You betcha. You know, you find out more about Lake of the Woods, check out our website, lakeofthewoodsmn.com.